Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide...
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Thuram gets it away. And it's Vieira! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there.
There will be a throw-in. Mbappe! Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Cantona chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Cruyff. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Ball's gone out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff. That's been slipped. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking tidy in possession here.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cantona. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Cantona. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bellingham goes short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from...
Oh, shooting chance!
Added time.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bellingham with the short one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Goes for a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hullet dominates aerially so often. Hullet. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. Hullet. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira, the man that is tenacity personified. Brazil still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Yaya Toure. It's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just the goalkeeper to... Big chance! He's got a goal! Brazil are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gets his head on it! It's hit the uprights. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Can he latch on to this? He's onside! Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. Brazil do have a chance to counter here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Yaya Toure. That has been cut short. Great vision. Now it's Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out to the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. That is good alertness. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Yaya Toure. And they can counter here. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
20,
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Number 15.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Number 7. Number
He steps
16,
in, and that's the end of that.
Rodri. Number 22,
Szoboszlai.
Baresi. Substitutions
good
taking
read.
place.
That was
There
well
will be 3
played,
minutes
well
at a
stopped.
time.
Rodri. Ferdinand. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Quick reminder today, please
How
have
would you
your
sum
entry
up what
tickets
we've
at
witnessed,
hand,
Jim?
as it's time
Well,
to
there
announce
was a
today's
distinct
winning
lack of
entry numbers.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the
Manchester
noise
United
is fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Brazil.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's...
Terrific header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bellingham, who's short. Lovely feet. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Brazil have their second corner now. They've played it short. Nice control. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aims beyond the defence. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. This looks promising. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yaya Toure. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Fired deep towards the back post. Danger averted for now. Referee has just said play on. Messi has it in a wide position.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Vieira. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, super ball. Bullet. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Messi looking to run onto it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Cantona. Bale spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
Cantona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cantona is offering a right smile there.
Yaya Toure. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Now who's going to be first to this? Pullet demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cantona chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cantona. Manchester United needed that. They really... He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitutions taking place.
Szoboszlai with the short one. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pullet. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's been played through. And it's Vieira. And this is Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Brazil are looking to break at pace. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Ibrahimovic.
And
Number
here's
10,
Shevchenko.
Messi.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Number 21, Johan Cruyff.
It's a
Coming on the
carbon
field,
copy of the previous
number
miss.
15,
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet,
Shevchenko.
Peter, but you do
Number
feel they're up in the
18,
ante here. They'll get the
Nedved.
reward if they can
Number
stick at
7,
this.
Pele.
Brazil get their fourth corner. That's a decent clearance. Ferdinand. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. Pele. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Pull it. Cleared without complication. And it's Vieira. A nice sequence of passes this. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Nedved. Now, can they get him away? It's out for a goal kick. Threads one in. Vieira. Nedved.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Nedved. He has found the way through. And this is Hullet. Vieira. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's going for goal! It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Yaya Toure. Chouameni looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Szoboszlai.
Has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, they can break here. And it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. Nedved pings it across. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vieira. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Passes short and sharp. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he can clear it away. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic shoots! Goal! Manchester United!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cruyff. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Toure gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Bale. And it's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gets into some space. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahim. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yaya Toure. Now it's Bellingham. Great, real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it, and another try! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's taking no chances there. Ferdinand. That's a delicate pass. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, nice touch. Messi stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And he's right. Cruyff! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Vieira wins the duel this time, and it's Gullit. Bellingham. Bale gets over, and it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're underway again.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without complication. And here's Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. Zanetti. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Yaya Toure. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Elects to cross. Van Dijk clears it away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Brazil have their second corner now. Bellingham plays it short.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 22, Arasi.
Out for a throw.
Number 18, Nedved.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Ibrahimovic! Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. He's going for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff takes a look up. Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Pull it. And it's Bellingham. He's away. And here's Cantona. Can he finish? And that interception was most necessary. Oh, shooting chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But that has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No goals as yet. Thuram clears. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Cantona is onto this. Yaya Toure. Cruyff.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Elects to cross. Thuram clears it away. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets his head on it! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Vieira. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
I'm
Oh,
afraid
what a
to
half
tell
of
you that we
football.
were
It's
expecting
1-1,
traffic to be
but
heavy
it could
after the
easily be
final whistle
3-3
today.
or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pullet threads one in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe is flagged offside. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. And it's Hullet. Looking to play him in. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Cruyff. Thuram. Shifted upfield. Quality ball. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. And it's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now Yaya Toure. Passes short and sharp. Hullet. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil have their second corner now. Takes a shot! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
6,
changes on both
Vieira.
sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri. Substitution in progress.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's come loose. It's gone out for a throw-in. Brazil finding their passes. Messi. Hullet dominates aerially so often. That has ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Bale. Tchouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked out the run. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Szoboszlai. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Brazil have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Szoboszlai taking charge of the dead ball. And he's in on shot at goal!
Number 21.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Coming on the field, number 15, Shevchenko. Number 7, Pele. Number 18, Nedved. Number 22, Baresi.
So, third corner of the game. Nesta gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Goes forward. Shevchenko chasing after it. Ferdinand. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Pele. Shevchenko. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter...
Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! Looking for a runner. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cantona. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vieira calmly anticipates. A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cantona. Nesta makes the interception. Vieira. Cruyff. Bale. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Cantona is onto it in a flash. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham receives it in a... He's got tall! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Vieira. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cantona. Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is as far as they're going to go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Some resolute defending there. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a dangerous ball. Ferdinand gets it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Now Yaya Toure. And here's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Bale does really well there, he is strong. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's not got that quite right. Cleared without hesitation. They get a throw in. Vieira. Ibrahimovic here. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the...
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Soboslai plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. And this is just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And it's been played through. It's Ibrahimovic! And he's intervened well there. Bale cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Played into the middle. Ferdinand with the clearance. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left. Nicely worked. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Ibrahimovic herring after the ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Great vision. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is
Manchester
fervent,
United
the atmosphere
against
frenetic.
Brazil.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gets his head on it! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was alert to it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, super ball! And he welcomes it in. Tries to pass it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pullet. Cantona is herring after that one. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. And now the breakaway. Nice bit of trickery. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. There's a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bullett's constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked out the run. And he's heaved it away. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's done very well to take that back. Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cruyff! Yaya Toure. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Cantona is onto this. Cantona is flagged offside. Ferdinand. Keeper's got good distance on that. Quality ball. Bale gets across to intercept that. And it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Plenty to aim at here. Toure gets it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Yaya Toure. Pull it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pull it. And it's Yaya Toure. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, they could be caught out here. Here's Vieira. Now this could be a chance. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham gets into a good position. And here's Cantona.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cantona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read. Vieira, a man never lacking in drive or determination. That's good running with the ball. Pull it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
20,
changes on both sides,
Ibrahimovic.
actually.
Coming on the field is number 15, Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And he's only too happy to take that back. Right, Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is just off target. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the last man. And the finish! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, this looks sharp. Yaya Toure. And here's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that could set him on his way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! And he hits the net! Brazil are back in business! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini cuts out the pass. Shevchenko looking to get on the end of this. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Number 6,
That's a fine interception.
Vieira.
Yaya
Number
Toure.
9, Van
5
Dijk.
minutes left on the clock.
Coming on the field. Number
Well seen,
18,
saw that coming.
That's
Nedved.
great positioning,
Number
so good
7,
from him.
Pele.
Well,
Number
that might be
16,
that, Peter. Maybe
Rodri.
both sides just going to have to
Number
settle for the
22,
draw now.
Baresi.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And back to the keeper. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And they're back on the ball again. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil complete their comeback, and now they only... And that's that. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and
Hello
deservedly
and
so.
This is a quick reminder to let you know
Brazil
that we'll be able to
leave
catch
it late,
today's match
but in the end,
broadcast
it
live on
was
Outfront
great.
FM station.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.